if we have let go, let's bygone be bygone. I mean, a situation whereby your spouse offended you and the trust was broken, and he or she has come to apologize and show signs of repentance. And please, let's let go finally. You know why there's still constant misunderstanding between both of you every now and then? It's because you, maybe as a wife, your husband was the one that trespassed and come to apologize. Because you have not totally let go, your mind has not been totally cleaned, cleared up of that, the thing that happened. Any small thing, offenses come because there's like awakening what has been inside that have been bottled up, that have not been empty. So it's like when if sticks when sticks are set up and the fire is already in heat, and any small wind that blows will make the fire to burn faster, to come so easily. That is how some of our relationship is going. Yes, your fiance just apologized because he missed it, or your fiance just apologized and you say you're forgiven, but you find out that any small thing he or she do, you always read it back. Offense you, always like triple you off the field, all because there are still some hidden things inside of you that are not empty, you are not totally let go. And except this thing is being dealt with, there is no way that relationship can progress to the next level. You must understand, every relationship that you see that is thriving today, that people are enjoying, you hear people testifying, they say married that have lasted for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or we in courtship for 3 years, for 2 years, finally before we tied, See, every of this their relationship went through the up and down moments of life. They went through their tough periods and the good period. But the thing is that they allow maturity to come in each time there was the challenging moment. And that is what brought them to where they are. And that is when those that were in courtship for some time and haven't undergo, that a period challenging moment, that was why they ended up finally in marriage and they happily married today. And those that are married, they are celebrating an anniversary here and there, 20 years, 30 years, 40, 50 years, because they have, totally let go over time. So please, let's learn how to let go. And I also remind you that, the last you had might not actually be the last. Others are bound to come. I'm telling you. So let's not give the devil the free day in our relationship. Because if the devil knows you are the type that he always hold on, that doesn't let go, he just got your weak point. So anything that happens, he will try to magnify it before you, that you always reminding you of the past mistakes, your partner makes, and you are always referring to that, even when you don't hear it out, but inside of it is being heavy and it's being burdened. And you see that relationship cannot, apart from, going to the next level, that's both of you having a happy moment together, it can also attract the blessings of God. Because where there is no forgiveness, there is no way the blessings of God can come in. Because in the first place, God himself is not there, no talk of attracting his blessing. So please, let's learn to forgive and forget, and let's totally write it off. And it's like a piece of paper. The way the piece of paper is, it's been taken and it's been totally tore up. So please, it's like this piece of tissue paper you can see on my hands. When we say we are forgiving, it should be like this. Totally, you can see I'm tearing it. I'm tearing it. I'm tearing it. It's no longer useful. And after a while, it's to be folded, but it's to be thrown away, dumped off. That sentence is, and it closes the case. No situation, some of us will say we are let go, we are forgiving, and it's like taking a select doses. Remember when we were much more younger, the slate they used to give to us, we write things on it, and after a while we wipe it off with that duster or maybe eraser, wipe it off. Then later we can write on it again. No, it just ought not to be anything like slate. We can wipe off, we can write. No, totally a bygone like a piece of paper you torn and it has gone. And so please, before I end today's video, I want to also say you that they are forgiven. Please, let's rise up. Let's walk in maturity. Let's not continue to repeat the same mistake again and again, because we are human. We are human, because if you continue to repeat the same thing, what you have been forgiving, you can force that person, put that person in the position of remembering the thing he or she has forgotten, or or forgiving. It's just like that piece of paper. Any piece of paper that is being torn and thrown away, at times it can also be brought back, and like you can sellotape it or use glue to glue it. That is how some of our relationship, things being called to remember. That's what I'm trying to say. So please, God will help us. And in case you are the type that is trying to forgive, please spend time in prayers. Spend time in prayers, and God will uphold you and